Hey guys, back with your movement part of the Moving Mountains Minute. So today we are talking about the Moving Mountains Leg Blaster. Last week we covered 3 different movements. We covered the 3 core strength movements that we're training in our phase 1 of our summer strength block. And today we're just going to talk about one movement, which is actually a series of movements. Just simplifying things today, hoping for not another 20-minute video. So, the Moving Mountains Leg Blaster is an evolution of the leg blaster that you saw over the winter, and I think we did it a little bit last summer. But we evolved it for a couple different reasons. I included a little bit more knee and hip stability movements, so you're going to see that in the single leg squat and the single leg RDL, as well as added movements in all 3 planes. We've talked about the importance of training in all 3 planes and what that does as far as injury prevention and preparing your body for the unexpected. So you see all of that in the new Moving Mountains Leg Blaster. So we added all of that, but we also kept the movement true to its purpose. And its real purpose, the purpose of the original leg blaster was to train your muscles eccentrically. So the eccentric part of a contraction is the lowering part of a contraction. So down in a squat, forward in a hinge. That is happening as your muscles are lengthening under load. Now, we train this because that's exactly what we're doing when we're running downhill. We are putting our quads through fast, intense eccentric contractions every time we take those quick downhill steps. Essentially, our quads are acting as shock absorbing springs, going from extension to compression very rapidly. So you can see the importance of training eccentrically. We include this type of training for a couple different reasons. To first increase your strength, but also to increase your efficiency, to decrease your chance of injury, and to just make you overall a stronger and more efficient mover. So you are going to see this leg blaster, which is single leg squats, lateral squat hops or lateral squat steps, front lunges, jump lunges, single leg RDL, and rotational squat jumps, paired with a bike sprint, a fan bike sprint of some sort. So when we're out there on the trail, we are often tired by the time we get to our downhill portion. Here specifically, there aren't many runs I can think of that start off with a downhill run. So that means we're probably fatigued by the time we get to our downhill run. So the bike is there for 2 main reasons, like I said. First being it's going to pre-fatigue your quads so that we are training as close to the situation out on the trail as we can in the gym. So we're adding that quad motion to tire out our quads before we put it through that eccentric training. Secondly, it just brings in the motion of biking. We're not only training for running, we're also training for biking. So we want to keep that pedal motion going. So we're bringing that movement pattern into our eccentric training, which is going to build strength in our legs, like we already talked about, for biking as well. So that is a little bit about why we A, changed the leg blaster, B, are doing the leg blaster, and C, what it all means. All right, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys all next week, and I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. Get outside, enjoy it. I think I missed this in the announcements, but there is no Saturday sweat and serve, or there is no Saturday sweat class on the 4th of July. Bye.